girls. Today we're going to be going over a composer. A composer is someone who wrote music, alright, or writes music, because there's a lot of modern composers today that continue to write music. But today we're going over Bach. Everyone say Bach. Not Bach, B-A-C-H, it's Bach, because he's German. He's from Germany. Where is he from? Germany. Write that down, okay? He was born in the town of Eisenach, the hometown of Johann Sebastian Bach, alright? He was born in 1685, whoop, almost messed up, and then died in 1750 from a stroke, alright? That's like a heart attack. And then, yeah, so Bach was a great composer. He was born in a musical family, so all that means is that all of his aunties, his uncles, his cousins, everyone in the family played an instrument, alright? Now, the instrument that he specialized in was the organ. Not like your heart or your lungs or your stomach, but the organ, alright? It had 4 keyboards. I'll add some videos so you can see how an organ works, alright? So, Bach specialized in organ, boom. And then his father died when he was 10 years old, alright? And that's when he started learning to play organ, because he had an older brother who knew how to play organ, and his brother taught him how to play organ, alright? Now, moving on through his life, he started going to school for music, okay? And then after school, it took him 6 years. How many years? 6 years, write that down. It took him 6 years to get his first job as a music director at the St. Thomas School in Leipzig, Germany. Alright, boom. So that's just a preview of Bach. Now what I did is I wrote a rap, because Mr. Stebbins raps. Alright, so I wrote a rap and I used one of Bach's melodies from Toccata and Fugue in D minor. Alright, so that piece of music will be attached to the lesson. Boom. So Bach wrote Toccata and Fugue in D minor, and then Mr. Stebbins took 11 seconds, put a beat to it, and then boom, we got a song about Bach's life. So let me pull that up real quick, put it on the speaker, and I'll drop a beat, as they say. Alright. Boom, drop a beat for them. So before we listen to the beat, I want you to go back and I want you to listen to the actual song, Toccata and Fugue in D minor. I want you to listen to that first, just the first 11 seconds. That's all I'm asking, 11 seconds, and then see how it compares to my music, my beat, all right? And I'll even send a link to the beat so you can listen to it if you want. Can't freestyle over this one because I actually put words. So there it is. I'll leave it off to you. 1, 2, here we go. He was born in 1685. Here's the story of his life. Bach lived with a musical family. Don't forget that he was born in Germany, in the city of Eisenach, hometown of Johann Sebastian Bach. He became the best of all time, composing music for the rest of his life. He had to struggle, but he didn't lose hope. Even when his father died at 10 years old, his daddy taught him how to play a violin. 18 years old, now he's playing organ, getting paid by the church, teaching lessons on the side. Don't forget, Bach had 2 wives, but not at the same time. His first one died. Moving on, took Bach 6 whole years to get his dream job. 1717, now he's the music director for the St. Thomas School in Leipzig. Now he's making big money in his final gig. This is the story of Bach. The story of Bach stops in 1750 because he had a stroke. No joke. Alright, so that's a wrap. I'll forward you that beat so you can hear it. And then go ahead and click the link to Toccata and Fugue in D minor. Take 1 minute, just listen to it, and then describe the type of music. Does it sound like Halloween? Is it loud? Is it soft? Toccata and Fugue in D minor. Alright? Boom. Here we go. Move it on. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to add another link that teaches you what a fugue is. I've said that a few times. Alright, so a fugue is just a song that start, let me get this right, okay? So it's a melody in a song, and it kind of layers the same melody over and over and over again. So basically, it's like row, row, row your boat, but if you had different rows, then you would start people at different times, okay? So what I'm going to do, that's a really awesome explanation, I know, but a fugue, the best example is Little Fugue in G minor by Bach, all right? I'll send a link to that. What you're going to do, you're going to hear the main melody. I'll even sing it. Da 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 da. Lovely singing voice. You're welcome. All right, so that's the melody you want to listen to. It's going to be in green. It's going to be the green color. Then you're going to count how many times you hear that theme in the song. Now, it doesn't have to be correct, but it needs to be more than at least 3, okay? Because it's in there at least more than 3 times, all right? So that's something you're going to write down. Boom. All right, moving on. So yeah, that's Bach. And then he played the organ, so I'll show you guys what an organ pipe looks like. Now, an organ had 4 keyboards and then pedals on the floor. And I got a video that I'm going to link in the description of this lesson. But before we do that, I'm going to show you guys what a real-life organ pipe looks like. All right, so boom, they got these stacked up all around the church. I had a couple kids be like, Mr. Stebbins, you look like you got missiles. I'm like, no. Musical missiles, I guess. These are organ pipes. All they would have to do is push air through. And then you get your sound. Now back in the day, they actually had someone kind of pumping the air into the organ because they didn't have the mechanic stuff that we do now. Today, we have air compressors that push air into the organ pipes, all right? So I'm going to send a link for that video too. That's the end of the lesson. I just wanted to drop a beat about Bach because, you know, Mr. Stebbins is awesome. So don't forget, Bach, one of the greatest composers of all time, born in Germany, born in 1685, died in 1750 of a stroke, didn't get his first job until 6 years after college, all right, at the St. Thomas School in Leipzig, all right? That was his first big job. He did other things on the side, like teaching lessons and playing, but he didn't become a music director like me or a music teacher for a big school until 6 years after college. So that's pretty much it about Bach. Awesome job. You can even look up pictures on the internet of Bach. He's got it'll be a black background. He's got curly white hair. Boom. Can't miss him. All right. That's it. Good job.